Hi Gemini, and welcome to your Aries full moon tarot reading. The Aries full moon is on September 24th or 25th, just depending on where you live in the world. So this reading will cover the time period of September 24th through October 23rd, the full Aries moon cycle. So Gemini, let's see what this Aries full moon has in store for you guys. Ooh, we got Aquarius, I know. So, Gemini, this being the first card out, this may very well be where there's just something you've been thinking and feeling for quite some time, and it's like, I know it, and you can't prove it, or it's just a feeling you had about something coming. You know, it's different for all of you. And what I see here is through this Aries full moon cycle, something is finally revealed, and you're like, I knew it all along. Or, oh my God, I was totally feeling like this was going to happen. I had a dream about this. Or I've been seeing tons of signs and synchronicities that this was actually going to happen. So Gemini, it's just like either there's something that you know in your gut and you've been knowing it and you're about to be proved right through this Aries full moon cycle. Yeah, I don't really see it any other way than that, to be honest. It's like, you know, you knew it all along, and boom, here it is. For the good or the bad, whatever it is for you, it's like you've just had this gut feeling or this inner knowing or premonition or feeling or sense, you know, however you want to look at it. And you're going to realize, oh my God, I was absolutely right. I totally called that. So, Gemini, let's see what this is all about. All right, so we have the Five of Pentacles, the King of Cups, and the Three of Pentacles. Okay, so first out, Gemini, this definitely could have something to do with the workplace, things going on there, or something to do with money. Next out is the Five of Wands, the Queen of Pentacles, and the Six of Swords. Okay, Gemini, what I see here is two fives, first of all. Interesting, look at this. I just want to point this out. You guys have two fives, two court cards, and then a 3 and a 6 here. So, big time feel like this is around your workplace, something to do with something going on at your job, whether directly affecting you or something that doesn't really impact you, but you kind of had a feeling about a certain something happening or going on in the workplace. Others of you, this could have something to do with like money, you know, somebody, if you've been in any sort of dispute over money that's owed to you, or just something that is supposed to be given back to you, and it's just been this battle, like all of that, anything that is encompassed in that, Gemini, you've been feeling it, you call it like it is, you just know who's doing what, who's being dishonest, what's going to happen, the ultimate outcome, etc. And what I feel for you guys is, if there is anybody in your workplace, you know, trying to slander you, throw you under the bus, get you fired, saying bad things, anything like that, I think they're going to be very sorry for this, Gemini, because I see you moving on to bigger and better things. So this is either one of two things for me. Either A, whoever was causing that drama, like they're either going to be put in their place by somebody else and kind of told, hey, you know, stop your crap. They're going to get in trouble. They're going to get fired. they decide to quit and leave. Okay, there's just something happening there where you are fine. Okay, your work is fine. You're moving on from this situation. So that's either in your workplace or you just outright decide, you know what, I'm done with this. I already knew, so I'm going to start looking for a new job. I'm going to put myself out there. And Gemini, I see that coming through for you quite strongly. Okay, so any sort of drama in the workplace that was directly affecting you is coming to an end through this Aries full moon cycle, and you prevail. Like whoever was attacking you, harming you, just the universe handles them, so you don't even need to deal with it. Others of you, definitely about something suspicious that you've been feeling in the workplace, or something that you had an inkling was happening or going on, and I don't know how, but somehow, some way, you're going to find out that you've been right the whole damn time, Gemini. And if you feel like somebody pretends to be your friend at the workplace, but you're like, I feel like they're more of a friend of me, you are right, Gemini, okay? So really trust your gut and your intuition. Don't let it go. I feel like you're really gonna recognize that you were just right the whole entire time. Now, if this is not in the workplace, you know, this could be taking place in your friend circle or within your family, a specific family member. It's just there's this situation where it either directly affects you or you're just an observer of it and you've had an opinion. Either way, Gemini, you're right. You've known all along. You were right the whole entire time. And there may be people, you may have been trying to shed the light, and people, you know, stonewalling you, telling you you don't know what you're talking about, maybe even outright cut you off, cut you out because you're trying to speak the truth about something. Well, guess what? Here comes your vindication where they're like, damn, Gemini was right. They called it 100%. So, Gemini, there is some sort of vindication for you this Aries full moon cycle where you knew the whole damn time, whether you kept it to yourself or you were trying to tell people. It's just you were right. So, you know, going into this Aries full moon cycle, really trust yourself. Do not doubt yourself. Your spirit knows what's up, okay? So, as with all full moons, there is a manifestation from, you know, seeds sown in previous new moon cycles. So Gemini, let's see what blessing is coming your way during this Aries full moon cycle, other than being vindicated that you knew the whole damn time. All right, so here's this complicated is now turning into letting go. Nice. That's 11 and that's 22. So that's a beautiful progression of master number energy. So very, very nice, Gemini. This is saying there is no reason to fret. There's no reason to worry. It's like all things are being revealed. All things are coming to light. So for whatever was complicated, now we can let it go. Let it be what it is. We're moving on from it, okay? Again, that's different for each and every one of you, whatever that means. But Gemini, that's fantastic. Like whatever is incredibly complicated, confusing, but you've known the whole time what you know, it's like now finally you can have this sigh of relief and you can let it go, whatever it is for you, because it's all come to light. And I don't feel like this is where you have said anything, or, you know, if you have, it's like nobody paid attention or would listen to you when you were trying to speak the sense into them, okay? If you spoke about it at all. I just feel like however this comes out to the light is not really by your hand, whether it directly affects you or not. It's just you've known the whole time, okay? And it's such a relief to you, you know, that, oh my God, here is the truth, finally. So let's pull you some advice, Gemini, with this reading. And you know, some of you This may be where you called somebody out a while back. You called them out on their behavior. And rather than owning up to it, they cut you off, cut you out, and just kind of moved on. And, you know, in your heart, you're thinking, oh, you'd rather just leave me and go away than apologize or own up to your behavior. Okay, cool. Well, guess what, Gemini? Some of those situations may very well resurface during this Aries full moon cycle. And here you are, like, I knew you'd be back. Like, I knew you would be back to, you know, apologize for your stupidity, you know, and even this could be where you were trying to speak sense into somebody and they just wouldn't hear you. And now here they're coming back to you saying, Gemini, you were right the whole time. I'm really sorry. Okay. It's just big time vindication for you guys, where you were right the whole time. You knew it. You called it. Nobody would listen if you even talked about it. You tried to speak some sense into some fools. Nope, wasn't happening. All right, so you have 2 advice. Change is coming. Yep, see, it's coming out, Gemini. And spiritual quest. So, you know, the challenge and difficulty that you've endured, you know, for whatever this is for you, it is not for nothing, Gemini. You're really going to have an expansion to your spirit and your consciousness as we move through this Aries full moon energy. And there's big time change coming. You're moving on to bigger and better things, whether it's within the certain workplace or situation where now the air is all clear, or you're moving on to just a better situation entirely. All right. It's just, you will be rewarded for the challenge you've been through, and you're definitely moving on from the difficulties here. But you knew, Gemini, you knew it the whole time. And so let's pull an outcome card for you guys. Yeah, look at that. Sacred journey, life cycles, family transformation. This card, look at card 22. You have 22, 22. So, and this is card 23. My goodness. So, Gemini, who needs 1111 when you have 22, 22? Okay. We're taking a step up. Anyways, this card pretty much encompasses exactly the meaning of these 2 cards. And there's a big shift coming, a big change for you. Things are coming to light. Return of the past, you know, where you tried to help, you tried to speak some sense, you tried to warn. Instead of hearing you out or owning up to their own behavior, people just booked and left you, and, you know, or were mean or whatever. Now they're like, oh my God, you were right the whole time. I'm horrible for the way I treated you and what I did. Coming back to apologize, okay? Just whatever's been complicated and difficult, it's going to get better, Gemini. It really is. It's clearing up over this Aries full moon cycle, and big time change, transformation coming, and it's like you called it from day one, okay? So there's vindication for Gemini during this Aries full moon cycle. Anyways, those are your messages, Gemini. I am wishing you all the best. Take care.